Now from downtown Cleveland and Progressive Field, MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Cleveland Guardians. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
Welcome, your Cleveland Guardians.
So just about set and on the hill today, Tanner Bybee.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And now the right fielder, Jackson Chourio. And that one a little below the knees. And away we go this afternoon.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The 1-0. And there's a foul ball. There's a 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's the first out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And now it'll be Christian Yelich. And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty. Pitch is in there, and it's 0-2. Bounce to Santana. Steps on first for the out.
Batting third, catcher.
Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. A very athletic offensive group with speed spread throughout this offense.
Yeah, and it's so important that they have patient and quality at bats because the key is to get on base. If they do that, then they can create a whole lot of havoc on the base paths, get runners around the score, and then that's going to get you some good pitches to hit as well. So a very athletic team, and we should be in for a treat in this one.
It's not the standard approach that we see in today's game, but it does work for them offensively. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And it is gone. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Here's the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games. So I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Swing and a miss. Tanner Bybee with the strikeout. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. Back here in
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Foul ball there. The 1-1. That one missing inside. Next offering is in for a strike. Gets a piece and stays alive. And down on strikes. And there's one away.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Manzardo.
And here is Kyle Manzardo. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Mitchell makes the catch. 2 down. Here's the Guardians lineup now. Finding themselves down a run early. They'd like to punch back here with a run of their own.
Absolutely, Boog, but I don't expect them to change their approach because of that run. They still want to put together strong at-bats. Be patient out there and get a feel for this starting pitcher.
2 down, base is empty. Now it's Jose Ramirez. And that's way high. And that is ball 1. Lifted in the air, right field. Chourio under it. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Here in Cleveland, all set for the start of the inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Next offering, popped in the air, right field. Brennan makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Batting 6th, first baseman.
And here is Hoskins. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
Well, you know this guy wants to pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson to some, Boog, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Next pitch, not close, up high. 2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Breaking ball inside. The count now 2-2. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Brings it in, and that is that. Nothing across here this half. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Brewers 1 and the Guardians nothing. Back now at Progressive Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Ripped on a line and makes the grab. One away.
Batting 5th, center fielder, Lane Thomas.
Here comes Lane Thomas. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one missed.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Center field. Mitchell hauls it in for the out.
Batting 6th, second baseman.
And now here is Angel Martinez. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Inside, and it's 1-1.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
Missed with a changeup. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Guardians fail to score. Still behind by a count of 1-0. On to the 3rd inning. Now it's the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. Bybee back to work. And that one ripped to left. Quality makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting 9th, second baseman, Bryce Terang.
This is Bryce Terang. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 1 down, base is empty. That just misses, and it's 2-2. Popped up. Rocchio moving under it. He makes the grab. 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Jackson Chourio.
Here's Jackson Chourio. Not only is he young, Singy, he's the first player born in 2004 to reach the major leagues.
Woo. Is that supposed to make us feel good about ourselves?
No. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The next pitch misses. 2-1. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Take your base.
Now batting.
Yelich stepping into the box now.
Christian Yelich.
Yelich in his 12th season, batting second in today's lineup. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. That first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Chourio leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Got him looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Brewers strand 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. Stepping up for the Guardians, Will Brennan. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Bounce to the right, but it kicks foul. That missed by a lot. And the count 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run, and they get the out.
Batting 8th, catcher, Bo
Naylor at the plate now. And Chris, his big strength is defense, but it is interesting in today's world of baseball compared to when you played. A good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
0-2.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And that one upstairs, ball 1. I think the other component is putting down the finger that the pitcher wants to throw and being on the same page. And that's something that this guy does really well. Gets in sync with his pitchers.
Boog, his preparation is off the charts. I was down in the clubhouse today trying to find him just to pick his brain a little bit. He's so buried in that video room. It's hard to get a chance to talk to him.
Hit in the air, right field. Chourio in position. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Batting 9th, the shortstop, Brian.
Here's Brian Rocchio. And a swing and a miss.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at bat.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And he chases that one. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. They still trail 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, William Contreras. And there's a ball.
No strikes.
Up and in, and that's ball 2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Way high.
Ball 3.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think
Now
about.
batting, center fielder.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Garrett Mitchell. That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Runner at first with no outs here. That one almost got him.
2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back. Gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
And stepping in is the speedy Sal Frelick. Flares it into the outfield, and that's a fair ball.
Up next for Milwaukee, first baseman Rhys
Hoskins to the plate. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, these Brewers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Bybee checks the runner. Frelick dives back in safely. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. Top half of inning number 4. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Dunn at the plate now. That's ball 1. Some early action out there in the bullpen. Tim Herron preparing to come on if needed. Sewald, the right-hander, also getting loose. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Brennan on the move. Grabs it on the run. Out number 2.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And now the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. He's 0 for 1. And that one lifted in the air center field. Thomas makes the grab, and that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here in Cleveland, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Stephen Kwan. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Pulls that one foul.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And that's down, a base hit. Just kind of slice that one into center.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And that one misses up and in. And now it's
One
even
ball, one
1-1.
Ball 2.
Fought off foul.
Let's go, Cleveland.
Quan gets his lead at first with nobody out. Just missing there. Full count now.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Hey, you got this.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And a foul ball. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, we've seen this recipe cook up a big inning plenty of times. 2 runners on, nobody out, and they're in the heart of their order. It's just a great opportunity to put up a crooked number.
First and second, no outs. Jose Ramirez will hit next. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike.
He's looking for a strikeout or a ball on the ground for a double play to sort of calm this situation down.
No outs, runners at first and second. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. Swings and misses. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. He's got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Santana, the next to hit, takes outside. There's the strike. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And a 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a breaking ball misses outside. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting.
Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Outside, and that's ball 1. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. That one at 95 missed up top. 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Guardians strand a couple. They trail it here 3-0. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. This one popped up. Rocchio makes the play, and there's one down. You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star Game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star Game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. I thought the city overall supported the event really well.
Yeah, and I think the players backed it up from the home run derby and the show that was put on between Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Pete Alonso, and others. It was off the charts. And then the game is always special. When you see the best in baseball, you remember how special this game is. And to be here at this ballpark, I think just was the icing on the cake.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. That's down and in. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Baidu with a move to first, and he's back safely. Yelich in the box again, takes a strike.
0-1.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Next pitch is outside.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. And now it's William Contreras. He's already homered here in this one. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it.
Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long.
There goes the runner. There's a ball.
Ball 2.
Throw there. Safe. Chris, there aren't many players faster than him, and StatCast demonstrates that for us right here.
Yeah, it breaks down the data for us on a close play, and that top speed is about as fast as we've ever seen, Boog, and clearly it was the difference maker on that play.
Man at second. That one the other way. Brennan puts it away, and that's the 3rd out. Milwaukee leaves 1, but they lead at 3-0. Bottom of the inning. So in now for Cleveland, Angel Martinez.
Angel Martinez.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
You know, these Guardians, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Stays alive.
And on the mound, you know, confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Brennan batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And ball one.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. I mean, it doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. You got to put a ball in play.
Naylor, the next to hit, takes ball one. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And that skips in the dirt.
Strike.
That's in there, and it's 2-1.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
And the next pitch is way outside. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the 3rd time today.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Now pitching.
So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Tim Herron.
Number 29.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Garrett Mitchell
off for
getting
the
ready to
Brewers.
hit.
Center
He's already
fielder,
homered in this
Garrett
game.
Mitchell.
Swing and a ball popped up. Ramirez pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Now
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Frelick.
So digging in, Sal Frelick. Frelick, a former Gold Glove winner, 24 years old, and he's usually in right, today starting in left. Clips the corner, strike one.
Boog, if I was to break it down and make it simple, I would say right field's kind of a chill spot compared to left field. Left field's that second hot corner, in my opinion.
1 ball, 1
Next
strike.
offering down low and in the dirt.
Two, 1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Hot shot to third. Ramirez sends it to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Hoskins pushes it foul. That one missed. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. And that extends the inning. Here's a speed threat, Oliver Dunn. 0 for 2 in this one.
Ball.
This one in the dirt. Hoskins off of first with 2 away. And a pitch. To second, and he's safe.
Now batting, shortstop Joseph Ortiz.
First and second, 2 outs. And the batter will be the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering is fouled back. And now 1 and 2. 2 on, 2 outs. Foul ball still, a 1 and 2 count. Into center. Thomas on his way over. Snags it on the run. And that is that. 2 left on. 9, 1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Brewers 3 and the Guardians nothing. Here in Cleveland, bottom of the 6th. And here is Brian Rocchio. Peralta back to work. That one outside. Ball 1. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Yoel Payamps getting loose out there. Koenig, a lefty, warming up as well.
Let's go, Cleveland.
Next offering is in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And Gary Simmons punches him out. That's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Outside low, ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Just missed. That's off the mark, and now 3-0. And there's the strike. On the ground at first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 down, base is empty. Kyle Manzardo digs in now. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0. Just missed. 95 with that one. The stuff has been excellent.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today.
The swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Brewers 3 and the Guardians nothing.
Now pitching.
New
for the
pitcher on
Guardians.
now, Eric Sabrowski.
Number
Just trying to keep this
62.
one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Up now for
Leading off for
Milwaukee,
the
Bryce
Brewers,
Terang.
Second baseman, Bryce Terang.
And that's
Ball
off
inside.
the inside edge. And that's ball 1.
Let's go, Cleveland.
And
Ball
another
2.
ball.
Cleveland rocks.
He swings and fouls one off.
Ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty
Now
much
batting,
gifted him first
right
base with a
fielder,
quick free
Jackson
pass.
Chourio.
Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio.
Peanuts. Get the double play.
That one
Ball 1.
misses, and that's ball 1.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Terang aboard here at first with nobody out.
Let's go, Cleveland.
Fastball for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Andrew Walters getting ready to go. Sewald also getting ready. Here's a 1-1. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw to
1 ball,
second and
2
great
strikes.
jump.
Sit him down.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they're up by 4.
Now batting.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Here's Yelich at the dish. 0 for 3 in this one.
Hey now, turn 2 here.
That one's
Ball 1.
upstairs, ball 1.
1-0.
And a foul ball. 1 on, nobody out, a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. On the ground to the
That ball's
left.
foul.
And foul ball. Good job to fight that one off. And that's downstairs and outside. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. That one close, ruled a ball. Full count now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Yelly set down on strikes.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Next for the Brewers, William Contreras. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
And there's a strike.
0-1. One and one.
In the dirt. Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. To second, but way too late. Safe there. And there's a ball.
2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Man at second. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
And now the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. He had a big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion, and those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. In the dirt, but kept close.
0-2 is the count.
Man on second, 2 down. That's
ball,
way
2
outside.
strikes.
1-2 to count. And a good eye there.
Outside.
That's a great take. Tried to get him to chase just outside the zone, but he wouldn't offer.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. They limit the damage here. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Brewers 4 and the Guardians nothing. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Nick Mears.
Now pitching for Milwaukee, number 25, Nick Mears.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Here's Jose Ramirez.
Jose Ramirez.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
That's off the mark. Now 2-0. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. And that one wrapped foul. That one ripped. Back there. And that one is out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. And they close the gap. It's 4-1.
Pitchers hate going against Jose Ramirez because he tends to punish the baseball. This is just the latest example of it. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Carlos Santana. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That's down and in.
1 strike.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. In the air, left side. Makes the grab, one away.
Now batting, center fielder, Lane.
Here's Lane Thomas.
Thomas.
And that drops in for a strike. And that misses. And the count is 1-1. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here at the bottom of the 7th. And that one hammered. Mitchell going back on this one. And it hits the top of the wall. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The relay, he is saved. It's a triple. Just missed out on the homer.
Well, most guys would have a double out of that, but for elite speed like his, that's an automatic double. He's thinking, how do I turn this into a triple? And that's exactly how you do it.
One down, runner at third. Martinez, the next to hit. And a curve misses outside. And that is ball 1. Just missed.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Thomas takes his lead at third with 1 away. Just missed. Fastball for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
And that's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next
Here comes
for
the skipper,
Guardians,
and we're going to see a
right
pitching change
fielder,
in this spot. Nick Mears gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching from
Here comes a new arm for the Brewers, Jarrett Koenig.
Jarrett Koenig.
So up next, Will Brennan.
Let's go, Cleveland.
And that's a base hit. In comes the run from third. It's an RBI single, and it's 4-2.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
First and second, one out. Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. Close, but called a ball. Now 1-2.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated, so he's going to have to collect himself a little.
The 1-2. Good eye right there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And that's a fair ball around third. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single. It's 4-3.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
And the batter now, Brian Rocchio. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Missed with a changeup, and a count 1-2.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Steven Kwan stepping in now for a critical at bat. 1 for 3. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count even 1-1. Next offering misses down and away.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
2-2 count.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Good eye in that spot.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Kyle Manzardo in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. And they're all loaded up.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Jared Koenig won't go any further, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for Milwaukee.
Yoel Payamps
Number
gets handed the rock
31.
out of the pen.
Well, no
Yoel
margin for
Payamps.
error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
So bases all loaded up. And up next for Cleveland, Kyle Manzardo. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
And the slider catches the zone. That one misses, and it's 1-2.
That's a really good take.
Smoked on the ground a second, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. So they get 3 runs on 4 hits. One was the solo homer. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Brewers 4 and the Guardians 3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Hunter Gaddis.
Now pitching for the Guardians. Number 33. Hunter Gaddis.
Well, 1-run game. Now the
Leading
left
off for the
fielder,
Brewers,
Sal Frelick.
Left fielder, Sal Frelick.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Cade Smith up and throwing. And another ball.
That's just out.
That one fouled off. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Thomas holds it in on the run.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Hoskins stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Check swing called strike. And 1-1. There's the strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. 2 outs, base is empty. Oliver Dunn up now for the Brewers. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And that one fouled off. Next offering upstairs.
Really good two-strike pitch right there. Surprised he was able to spit on that thing.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Brewers 4 and the Guardians 3. And we're back. Bottom of the 8th. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. And a pitch. And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Down the middle for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down. Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And it's gone. Home run. He'll take a jog around the bases. It's 4-4. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Here's Lane Thomas now.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Ball, that's out.
Activity in the bullpen. Aaron Ashby, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Hudson getting loose as well. Tied at 4. And the count 1-2. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
So 2 down now, and here is Angel Martinez. That's a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Two outs. Backed off the plate that time.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. But this clutch home run gets us even again. All even now at 4 apiece. You're dialed into the show. Back now at Progressive Field. All set to start the ninth in this one. Up now for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. Gaddis back to work. On the ground to third. Throw on to Santana. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Now batting, second baseman, Bryce Terang.
Bryce Terang will hit next. Swings through that one. Moving in the bullpen, Emmanuel Clase. The closer is getting loose. Swing and a chopper out to short. Zips it across. And that quickly 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Jackson Chourio.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
And that is out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Thomas moving under this one. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down that time. Bottom part of the order. 7-8-9. 2 up in inning number 9. And we are tied 4-4. Brian Hudson on to pitch out of the pen here.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up.
52.
I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
So digging in,
Leading
Will
off as a
Brennan.
Guardian, right fielder, Will Brennan.
Tap foul at the plate. Yeah, that's fouled off. Four in the ninth. Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. And here's the catcher, Bo Naylor.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Trevor McGill, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Ashby getting cranked up as well. Liner, and this could be trouble. Makes it to second. The winning run's in scored position with 1 gone.
There you go. Winning run is aboard with 1 down. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Now just 1 swing away from potentially walking this thing off.
Cut on and lifted in the air. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
So up next, Stephen Kwan. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Kyle Mansardo digs in for the Guardians. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Winning run stands at second. Next pitch is downstairs. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swings and misses, struck him out. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Now pitching
Welcome
for the
back,
Guardians.
and here comes the closer, Emmanuel
Number 48.
Clase. He has a
Emmanuel
great slider with tons
Clase.
of movement. Here comes Christian Yelich. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts, and he's grounded out.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Safe. He beats it out, and the go-ahead run is on to start
Now
the
batting,
inning.
catcher William Contreras.
High leverage spot, and William Contreras digging in. That one at triple digits.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Tied at 4. And it's even up. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Cade Smith, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Sewald also throwing. And a count 1-2. Double play ball to second. There's one. On to Santana, 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to
Now
finish.
batting, second fielder Garrett Mitchell.
Garrett Mitchell getting ready to hit. In there at the knees.
0-1's the count.
And a slider misses down and away.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Swing and a miss.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Bounce to Santana. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So no runs, no hits, and 1 error, but they leave him stranded. On to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are tied 4-4. On to the bottom of the
Leading off
10th.
for the
Now the
Guardians.
third baseman,
Third
Jose
baseman,
Ramirez.
Jose Ramirez.
Just missed. In the dirt, and the runner holds. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second. Now we've got a substitution at third base. On to pinch run, John Kenzie Noel.
John Kenzie.
Carlos Santana digs in for the Guardians. Outfield playing pretty shallow.
You have to find a way to score the runner from third, especially with less than 2 outs. Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can.
Counts 1-0.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. One down, and the winning run at third. And another ball.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
And delivers outside.
I know it's 3-0, but I'm letting him swing here if he likes the pitch. Why not?
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Late swing, fouled off. Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
Now batting, center fielder,
2 on, 1 out. Stepping up for the Guardians, Lane Thomas. That's outside. Ball 1. And that one
That's down.
cutting but missing down low.
Ball, that's outside.
Angel Martinez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. There's the strike, and the count is 3-1. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Tag out, and they cut down the winning run at the plate.
up next for the
I think you could have had a better read than that. With the infield back and a ball on the ground, you're expected to score if you're going to go. To get thrown out at home plate, that's probably a bad jump by the base runner, but an excellent play on defense.
So digging in, Angel Martinez. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. Right through there for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Fastball is outside. Way inside. Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. And we're in the last half of the 10th. Goes down looking. Guardians strand a couple. This game's all tied at 4. Now we go to the 11th. Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Freeland.
Look for him to hit behind the runner, perhaps shoot it to the right side.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Base hit into the outfield. Runner around third. Safe. 5-4 now as they take the lead. Well, they didn't waste any time as they knock home the runner from second to get on the board.
Huge for team confidence and how you approach the situation. Still have a guy on base, and now they'll try to add on.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. That one way outside. Ball 1. Clase, an all-star a season ago. He throws a cutter, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. Inside, just missed.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Move to first. Freeland back in on a dive. Freeland on at first. Nobody out. Hoskins pushes it foul. Inside, just missed. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
First and second, no outs. Here's the third baseman, Oliver Dunn. Strike 1.
Well, they're willing to give up an out here. This is a big spot, so you have to make it count.
Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in, and here in extra innings. That one just misses. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Pitch misses there, and it's 3-2. On the ground, and that's just foul. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that'll load the bases.
A real bad time for a walk. You're trailing in this ball game, trying to keep things close. They've been in a difficult spot, and things aren't getting any easier.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Ortiz now at the plate. Golden opportunity right here. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Swings through that.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that is a big first out. So he needed a strikeout there, and he got it. And now we'll see how they play it defensively.
Yeah, now they can move the middle infielders back a little bit, get into double play depth, and look for a ground ball and roll it up, get a big double play, get out of this inning. I tell you what, that was a big strikeout in a spot where they really needed one.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. Emmanuel Clase will depart, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him.
Now pitching
Paul
for the
Sewald
Guardians.
into the game.
Really
Number
tough spot to
34.
come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
Here's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. Late with the swing there.
0-1's the count.
This is our house.
The 0-1. On the ground, a second, might be two. Good feed, that's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Next for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
Corners are occupied with two down.
Ball that's outside.
Next offering is in for a strike. Just off the inside edge. That one misses, and the count's full.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Runners on first and third, two away. That's hard hit on the line. Thomas right there to make the grab. And that is that. So 2 runs on 1 base hit, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. Last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th. It's the Brewers 6 and the Guardians 4. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Trevor McGill.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy.
So digging in, Will Brennan.
Right fielder.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Off the mark there. 1-0. That one drifts inside.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Fouled off. He was late. Tying run at the plate. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Bo Naylor digs in now. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And that one fouled off. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out.
Ball that's low.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. The tying run at the plate. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the Guardians with 1 out left.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you
to third. And it's just foul. That was close. Martinez at third with 2 away. And he takes a strike. The Guardians down to their final strike. The shortstop takes the ball. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Inside, almost got him.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two outs. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. In-time ball game, and the strikeout ends it.
Well, I love the fact they didn't quit. They had to do a little extra work tonight to secure this win, but it's what you got to do over the course of a season if you want to be a championship ball club.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.